Hey, this is Jeremy at Frank Otte's Nursery and Garden Center located on Bardstown Road next door to Krispy Kreme Donuts. Every day for the last couple weeks we've been getting phone calls about trimming hydrangeas, when to trim them, which ones to trim. There are mainly two different types of hydrangeas. You have your hydrangea macrophylla, which are mainly going to be your mop heads, like your endless summers, your big daddies, your blushing brides. These bloom usually in the late spring is when they start to bloom. They bloom on old wood. So now is not the time to trim these. You can trim them if they're too overgrown, but keep in mind it may not bloom when every other macrophylla hydrangea is blooming. It'll probably bloom later in the year. Now is a good time to feed them. Use some hollytone, do it heavily, feed them underneath the here, and just let it go dormant and do its natural thing. The other kind of hydrangea we have is a paniculata. This is going to be your limelights, your pinky winkies. They're going to have more of a cone-shaped flower, not a mop head. Perfect time to trim these right now. Usually what we'll do is take the top third of them off, and then after you're done trimming them, you want to feed them heavily. These bloom late in the year, like August, so now's a great time to go ahead and trim them back, and they'll have enough time to set buds for next season. Generally, when you trim a paniculata, you can take about a third of it off. You can take a lot more, but take about a third of it off, and they bloom on new wood, so you're not going to hurt any of this. So I'll just kind of go through here and nip them. And then after we trim them back like this, you want to feed them heavily again with hollytone. Try to stay away from your water-soluble fertilizers. What they do is force a whole bunch of sporadic growth, and then being water-soluble, they don't stay around those roots for about a couple weeks. The hollytone actually bonds to the roots. It's mainly focusing on root development. With good root development, you'll get good top growth. If you have any questions about how to trim your hydrangea, or if it's even the right hydrangea to trim right now, you can send us a picture via Facebook, or you can bring a sample into the store. Like us on Facebook and get a $5 off coupon good towards this location, or you can check us out online at ottegardencenter.com.